There are people who walk into this world and leave behind music. There are people who leave behind memories. And then there are the rare souls who leave behind something greater, a light, a warmth, a kind of emotional fingerprint that lingers long after they're gone. Elvis Presley was one of those rare souls. When Elvis sang, he didn't perform, he felt. He didn't just entertain, he connected. He didn't just record songs, he poured his whole being into them, his joy, his heartbreak, his hope, his humanness, his faith. This is why tonight I want to talk about something deeply important to me. Something every true Elvis fan understands instinctively. It's our duty, our honour, to protect and safeguard Elvis Presley's legacy. Because love does not simply admire. Love defends. Love preserves. Love protects. When you truly love Elvis, not the rumour, not the tabloid version, not the caricature, but the real man, you began to realise the depth of what he gave us. Yes, he gave us timeless records. Yes, he gave us films and iconic moments. But those things are only the surface. Elvis gave us kindness. He gave us compassion. He gave us generosity beyond measure. He gave us laughter and that boyish humour everyone close to him remembers. He gave us gentleness, with children, with fans, with animals, with anyone hurting. And for so many of us, Elvis came into our lives at the exact moment we needed him. When we were lost, he comforted us. When we felt small, he lifted us. When joy felt far away, he brought it back. His legacy is not built on fame. It is built on heart. And that is why it must be protected. The further away we get from the 1950s, the 60s and the 70s, the more the world tries to rewrite Elvis. People who never knew him speak with authority. People who never heard him sing in person claim to understand his life. Rumours, exaggerations and lies become fact, simply because they are repeated loudly enough. And this is what happens with legends. The bigger the star, the bigger the shadows people try to cast. But the truth is this. Elvis was a good man, a kind man, a sensitive man, a generous man, a deeply emotional man, a man who carried the weight of fame in a way that no human has ever experienced before. And yet, despite it all, he gave. The world often treats him unfairly. This is why the fans matter. We stand in the space between truth and distortion. We carry the real stories. We keep his humanity alive. We make sure history remembers the man, not the myth. Elvis gave everything he had, not just artistically, physically, emotionally, spiritually. He gave his voice. He gave his health. He gave his privacy. He gave his sleep. He gave his youth. He gave his heart. And he gave it freely because he loved people. The world forgets that Elvis was human. He was under unimaginable pressure. He carried burdens most of us would never fully understand. And he carried them quietly. He deserves fairness. He deserves accuracy. He deserves compassion. He deserves protection from misrepresentation. When we defend him, we are not being confrontational. We are being grateful. We are honouring the man who gave us everything. Strip away the fame, strip away the jumpsuits, strip away the bright lights and stadiums and tabloids. What remains is this. Elvis Presley's life was built on love. Love for gospel, love for home, love for simple joys like fireworks, horses, laughter, go-karts and family meals. Love for his mama, love for Lisa Marie, love for his fans. Genuinely, wholeheartedly. There was a softness about Elvis, a tenderness, an emotional depth that cannot be faked. Protecting his legacy means protecting the Elvis. The gentle one, the thoughtful one, the emotional one. His legacy is not a collection of rumours. It is a long, beautiful tapestry of love, generosity and humanity. There are two versions of Elvis in the world today. The myth, sensational, exaggerated, tabloid-driven, and the man, loving, funny, giving, emotional, compassionate. The myth is louder. The myth sells. The myth gets clicks, documentaries and cheap headlines. But the myth is not true. If we don't speak, if we don't correct misinformation, if we allow silence to take over, then the myth becomes the version future generations grow up with. People will remember the jokes, not the generosity, the rumours, not the reality, the caricature, not the kindness. This is why we cannot stay silent, not when the real Elvis deserves to be known. Fans often underestimate their power. But Elvis fans are not ordinary fans. We are loyal, we are protected, we are informed, we are passionate, we are emotional, we are family. And every single thing we do matters. Every video you upload, every tribute, every correction of misinformation, every time you uplift Elvis's kindness, every fact you teach, every moment you remind people of the real man behind the legend. You protect him. We carry his truth. We carry his heart. We ensure his legacy stays honest, loving, fair and human. We are the keepers of his light. Protecting Elvis's legacy is not a duty. It's an honour. It's the greatest act of love a fan can give. We hold a torch made of truth, respect, compassion and gratitude. The same things Elvis lived by. As long as we carry that flame, Elvis will never fade. Not in our hearts, not in the world, in our world, not in the generations yet to come. Every time a child hears, can't help falling in love. Every time someone discovers Elvis for the first time. Every time someone finds comfort in his voice the way we once did. That is a legacy you protected. Elvis gave the world so much. Now it's our turn to give something back. We will protect him. We will defend him. We will honour him. Because love, real love, never lets a good man be forgotten.